go. Got our first Nebraska bird on the ground.
Finally filled the tag here in Nebraska. This feels good to
Couldn't be happier, man.
couldn't be happier, is right. We set out the last week in the season to my family farm just northeast of Partington. Pheasant hunting out here is definitely one of my favorite things to do each fall. The amount of hours my family, friends, and I have spent out here is countless. It truly is my favorite place to be, and there is no place I would rather hunt pheasants than right here. Since I took over Outdoors and Adventures back in 2018, it seems like I hardly carry a gun anymore when we go out and pheasant hunt. I love being behind the lens, and one of my biggest reasons I love to go anymore is to watch the dogs work. There is something about watching a good bird dog doing what he was born to do and working in the field. Last weekend here in Nebraska, and we had a good group of guys ready to hit the field and see what we could do.
Let's go. Dead bird. You got him in one. Oh boy. Sorry, bud. Hey, dead bird.
Didn't lead him the first time.
Coming up over here. that him?
Looks like a rooster, you think?
It's dead?
It's buried. No. He's alive.
Fine. Dude.
I think we got that one.
Yeah.
This portion of Outdoors and Adventures is brought to you by Fulkers Painting LLC, specializing in interior and exterior painting and staining, located in Hardington, Nebraska.
Offshore planer boards move your bait off to the side and away from the boat, allowing you to quickly and easily spread your lines out. It will pull the flag down if you get a weed or small fish or the big fish you're targeting, so you'll know you have a bite. Offshore planers are ideal for walleye and most freshwater fish. Be prepared when you hit the water. Purchase your offshore tackle products at your local dealer or order online at www.offshoretackle.com.
This portion of Outdoors and Adventures is brought to you by Anderson Body Shop, 317 North Broadway, Hardington, Nebraska.
It's way up there. Yeah, he's up there. Getting on him now. Oh, I see it. Someone else would come in here or not?
Look how sweet that thing is. You want to mount him, Jared? What do you think? You want to do it? Let's go.
Well guys, January 30th, we were out here. We just hunted the farm this morning. We shot 9 birds. Dalton's running the camera now. Gary's running the camera. We are over at our buddy Matt's CRP. And we're gonna walk it, see what we can kick up. So, got good weather. I've got a front coming in today, so birds have been sitting pretty tight.
Let's go get them, boys.
This segment of Outdoorsman Adventures is brought to you by Big Hair Brewhouse, 306 North Broadway Avenue, Hartington, Nebraska. That sound is not very well liked, but often is listened to very closely. So listen closely. Subet Contracting is your local roofing company that will take care of any roof repairs or replacements. With a 5-year labor warranty, we are the ones to call when you're looking for a new roof or siding. Call Mitchell at 402-841-7441 when you need a quality job done in a timely manner. Professionals at work, Subet Contracting. Anderson Aerial is an aerial photography and video production business that I started back in 2017. But my main focus and passion is definitely agriculture, photos and videos. You know, with me living in the heart of the Midwest, I love going out, meeting new farmers, and capturing their operation from above. So with that being said, if you guys have any interest in prints or canvases of your equipment in the field this fall, or whether that be a video of your farming operations from above, I would love to help you out.
Since 1967, Christensen Well and Irrigation has been serving Nebraska and South Dakota. A family-owned and operated business that can take care of all your water needs. From start to finish, Christensen Well and Irrigation can do it all. For over 20 years, Christensen Well and Irrigation has been installing T&L center pivot irrigation systems. Proven technology that works. One call does it all.
This segment of Outdoorsman Adventures is brought to you by Northeast Pipe and Panel, 314 Industrial Avenue, Hartington, Nebraska. Alright guys, it is May 31st, last day of season here. Dalton and I are out at Nick's property right now. It is 7 o'clock. It's cloudy today. It looks like the weather shows the clouds are going to break during the day. It should be partly cloudy. Going to get up into the mid 70s. And we're on the north side of the property, kind of where we've been hunting all year. There's a group of birds over here that comes through this field that we're watching right now, and there was actually 2 birds down there. Couldn't tell what they were, but they'll hit this field down in this bottom, and then they work west through the pasture to this other field behind us. So yesterday we came in and we actually met Nick back in here, and he said he came through about 10 minutes prior and said there was 4 toms strutting back in this field. Sure enough, we left and then get a call from another one of our friends, and he was back in this field, just pulled in and said there was 2 toms strutting. So we know these birds work this area on the north side of the property and hit this field and that field. So we're out here earlier today and pretty much just gonna get up on this hill and listen, see if we can hear any gobbling. Otherwise, we're probably just gonna be out here all day chasing birds. I got 1 tag left. Dalton tagged out last night. It's been a grind of a season. It's been fun. This weekend has been very productive. Dalton and I doubled up on, was it Friday morning? Friday morning, and then Dalton killed last night, so 1 tag to fill. See if we can't get it done. Well guys, we got some birds spotted on the south side on this side hill. I can see 7 right now. There's 1 strutting. A strutter already came into the trees and is working north to this field on the way west side of the property where we've been seeing them. There was 4 in there yesterday, and
Yeah, just moving.
they're definitely moving to the northwest over into this field. Definitely gonna hit that today. Gobbling like crazy. It's plenty early. It's 8 o'clock. So we're gonna go get something set up in that field. I'm not sure if we're gonna decoy them. You know, the birds just haven't been decoying that well this year. But regardless, I'm hoping to film my last tag of the season today. Last day. We'll see if we can't get it done. Yeah, dude, there's 2 strutters. But first off, I'm gonna get these horses up here. Guys, it is 11:30 and those birds are actually in the field to the east. Went and looked over this hill and they all moved down in there. So we got 1 that's strutting on the way east side, actually in front of one of our other blinds. And I think the other birds worked out to the northwest in that corner. So we're gonna sneak down in this bottom and get to the fence line. We're gonna see if those birds are back in the northwest corner. If they're not, I'm gonna whip out the fan and try to fan that lonely tom across the field in. So we're getting impatient, sick of waiting. It's the last day here, and gonna see if we can't make it happen. Alright guys, we're on the northwest side of this field, back in the timber area. Other birds going back in this corner. I think they might have worked north farther. Not really sure where they went. We got that lone strutter across the field. So I'm gonna get Dalton up to the fence line, and then I'm gonna crawl underneath and try to use the lucky fan and fan him in. It's good that he's alone. His head looks pretty beat red, so I'm hoping he gets aggressive and comes on beeline right in. This portion of Outdoors and Adventures is brought to you by JJ Benji's for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. 201 Pine Street, Yankton, South Dakota.
Offshore planer boards move your bait off to the side and away from the boat, allowing you to quickly and easily spread your lines out. It will pull the flag down if you get a weed or small fish or the big fish you're targeting, so you'll know you have a bite. Offshore planers are ideal for walleye and most freshwater fish. Be prepared when you hit the water. Purchase your offshore tackle products at your local dealer or order online at www.offshoretackle.com.
This portion of Outdoors and Adventures is brought to you by Anderson Body Shop, 317 North Broadway, Hardington, Nebraska. As I am making a stalk on this longbeard, everything is coming together perfectly. I close the gap and get to within 100 yards. I now know I have the bird's attention. I keep inching closer, and he finally commits to the fan. He comes in on a beeline, running towards me. 15 yards, and I pull the trigger. Unfortunately, the angle Dalton was at, there was a hill in the way, and he did not capture the kill on camera. Things happen quick, and that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright guys, May 31st, and I'm sitting in front of my third and final bird for the Nebraska 2020 turkey season, and man, does it feel good. Dalton and I had one heck of a weekend. We started out Friday morning. Our buddy Colin came up from Iowa, and Dalton and I ended up doubling up Friday morning. Last night, Dalton killed his third and final bird, and here we sit Sunday, the last day of season, and punched my last tag. And tell you what guys, it's been a tough season. Birds is really not committing to the decoys. In this particular piece of property, it's been pretty tough out here as well. Dalton actually shot at this same group of birds a week and a half ago, just on the southeast corner of this field. 60 yards, didn't end up killing one. And we've been watching these birds out here. They've been using this field we're down in, and then going across this pasture, and then there's another field in the west. They've been working back and forth. So we came in this morning. They actually were way south off. They were down in this field. The majority of the group worked off, and there was this lonely Tom strutting around for a while over here on the east side. I told Dalton, I was like, let's go at him. We got the fan, it's the last day. You know, we got nothing to lose. Get down to the corner where these two shelter belts meet up. Dalton sits back in the trees, and you know, I'm crawling out here with the fan. Sure enough, he gets to 10 yards and dropped the fan, and unfortunately we didn't get the kill on camera. The angle that Dalton was at, he couldn't get it. There's this little side hill that runs on the north side of this field, and you know, he probably needed that bird to come another 10 to 20 yards and he would have got it on camera. So fortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. You know, we were so far away, there's no way we could have communicated with each other. It happens, you know, we're just gonna learn from it. Regardless of, guys, what a heck of a weekend. Awesome way to finish off the 2020 Nebraska turkey season, and Dalton and I went 3 for 3. So get this bird cleaned up and we're gonna get after it. Already excited for next year, I guess.